Okay, good morning. Okay, so this is a strength class. We have some weights and a glider. A glider can be a typical glider that you get from the internet or a sports store. It's a disc that you can use on the ground to glide on. The ones for the rug are smooth and plastic, and the ones for the floor are a different consistency. So whatever kind of a surface you're on, you can get a different kind of glider. I have just a piece of cloth, and this is just like one I would use on the floor. I'm so sorry, Mickey. You brought us,
Aw.
you brought us so much joy, but we're going to be a glider. So Mickey's going to be my glider on the ground, and that's all. I'm just going to make sure I did all the things, and then we will get started. Okay, ready? Let's do this. We don't need the glider just yet. We're gonna do a little bit of a warm up first, okay? I have my sneakers on. Sneakers are always optional. For the glider, I like to use my sneakers because it gives my feet a little bit more support as I glide around. So that's why I've chosen to wear sneakers, okay? So let's come on up to stand and toes directed forward, feet a little bit wider than hips. And I always like to warm up the parts that are a little bit tight before I glide, just to aid in mobility and ease of movement. So I'm just moving my hips right and left, giving them a little bit of a stretch, keeping my feet grounded. They're not too wide just yet. And then, so right and left, and then center. And we'll just make like a little bit of a circle, all the way around, a little bit in front, all the way around, and then one more time. And we'll go the other way, around. Nice deep breaths, never hurt anyone. Yesterday's class was a little bit of a comedy because this is my new space post-flood. And the sound is pretty crazy. I've actually already made it a lot better. But I have these discs behind me that hopefully today are not gonna fall while I'm teaching, but time will tell. And now we're gonna go a little bit wider. Arms out nice and wide. Bring your one arm up and the opposite arm towards the opposite foot. So this could be a very intense stretch for some of you. You may want to soften this knee that you're reaching towards. And of course, you don't have to come all the way to the ground like I am. You just adjust. Your hips go back each time you do this. So one knee softens, hips go back a little bit. Let's just do one more each way. Reach. And other side. And reach, and then come on down. Keep your feet wide, but turn your toes out. Toes wide, stand tall. Knees are gonna bend, and you're gonna slide with your back pretty straight towards the ground, and then come on up. And we're gonna add some arms. As you extend the arms, legs, reach the arms up as well. Down, and reach. Down, and reach. And breathe. Let's do 5 more. 5. Knees are as wide as you can make them. And 4. Up. 3. Up. 2. And one more time. And up. And then come on back. While we're here, I want to show you a movement we're going to do in a little bit. Because I really, for people's knees, I want to make sure you get this right. Soften your knees just a little bit, and then come right back up again. Bend your right knee, send your hips back, and bring your chest over your right thigh. It's like a one-leg squat. Push yourself up through that right leg. Let's try it on the other side. Bend your left knee. Send your left hip back, and bring your chest towards your left thigh, and push yourself back up. Try it one more each side. Bend your right knee, send your right booty back. My spine is nice and straight. It's like I want to bring my belly towards my right thigh. Push through the right leg to come up. One more time on the left. Bend the left knee, send the left booty back. My spine is pretty straight, and it's like I want to bring my belly to my left thigh. push down through my left foot to stand, okay? Walk your feet back in. Hands to your hips. Soften your knees. Shift your weight into your right foot, and then your left foot. And then your right foot, and your left foot. The next time you shift into the right, hold. Put most of your weight into your right foot. Step the left foot back and back in, and back and back in. I'm not shifting back and forth, okay? I always keep going, but just keep your weight over your right leg. The glider sometimes has people do funky things that could hurt the knee, and that's the last thing I want. Your weight is over your right leg, the left really light, stepping out and coming in. Let's come in and stand for a minute. You'll feel a lot of work in that standing leg. Let's try the other leg. Soften your knees. Stick your booty out just a little bit. Shift your weight into your left leg. Right foot out and in. Right foot out and in. No weight, hardly any weight in the right leg. Hardly. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Come in and stand tall. Similar move, a little bit different. Soften your knees. Shift back into the right leg. Left leg is going to step out, knee up. Step out, knee up. Step out, knee up. One more. Knee up. Put the foot down and stand. Soften and come back again. Stick your booty out a little bit. Shift into the left leg. Your weight is over your left leg. Right leg out, knee up. Out, knee up. Upper body's not doing anything right now. Out, knee up. 3 more. Right leg is still. 2, 1 more. And then come back and stand, okay? We're going to be doing these moves later. Heels together, toes apart. Let's wake up the feet just a little bit more. Feet about as wide as your own fist, not too wide. Push down through the toes. Lift the heels. See if you can keep your heels close or together. And then lower back down. Lift and lower. Take your time as you lower. Use the foot and breathe. 5 more. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1 more. Lower your heels. Reach the arms up. Hook your thumbs. Fingertips up. Push down through your left foot and stretch over to the right. And then come back center, other side. Reach. 1 more each way. And reach. Other side. And reach. Come back to the center. And then come all the way down. Okay? 1 more part of our warm-up, a twist. Let's go wide. And then twist in one direction. Look at your back hand. Reach your arms out really wide. And then come back to the center, other side. And 1 more each way. Breathe. And come back, other side. And come back and all the way down. Okay, with the first set here, and perhaps for the whole class, I'm going to be using lighter weights. You should use whatever weights you want. I'm grabbing my light weights. For me, that means 2s today. And along the way, there's going to be other places where I would be more likely to load up on weight if I was going to. Okay, so you just make this judgment for yourself. The first one is going to be a bit about mobility. Our arms are going to be reaching over our heads. So a lighter weight is better for me today. Okay, so we've already warmed up our legs nice and wide. Just for a moment, just bring your weights in front of your chest. Lift the chest. We're coming back here. And we're going to add an arm movement that we already did here. As the legs go up, the arms will reach up as well. And you can just kind of let the weights come down and up in a way that feels right for you. Sumo squats aren't right for everyone. You could always do a regular squat if that's better for you. Let's do 8 more though. and 7, and 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. And then bring the arms down. Second move we practiced. Toes turn forward, legs are still wide. Arms come out wide. Bend your right knee. Stick your right booty out. Left arm down, right arm up. Come right back up. Bend your left knee. Stick your right booty out. Right arm down, left arm up. Push through that left foot to come up. Bend your right knee. Stick your right booty out. Left down, right up. Press through the right leg to stand. Bend the left. Reach down. And then push all the way up. I'm literally coming towards my right thigh with my belly, and I'm sticking my booty out. And then coming up. It's like a saw. Our Pilates move, the saw. A little different though. Keep going. Reach. Push with the right leg to rise. Reach. Push with the left leg to rise. Last one, each way. Booty back. And up. And other side. And up. And then come on down. Walk your feet in. Last little move that we practiced. Soften your knees. Shift your weight into your right leg. You can look straight ahead. Left leg is going to come out and go in. Come out and go in. Now, I have my hands right in front of my chest. You can keep this if it's right for you, or add a little bit of a rotation as if you want to bring your left knee towards your right elbow. And my weight is in my right leg almost completely, the whole time. 4 more. 4, 3, 2, 1, stand. Side 2. Come on back, elbows wide, soften your knees. Shift your weight into your left foot, out and in. Out and in. If you would like, you add the rotation. Becomes an abdominal exercise, like you want to bring your left elbow and your right knee together. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Come back to the center. Stand all the way up. Roll your shoulders around. Okay? We're going to do each one of these 2 more times. We're going to pick up the pace just a little bit. With weights, without weights, heavy weights, light weights. I don't know. It's up to you. Okay? You decide. Toes wide. We're coming back to our sumo squat with our arms, our dynamic arms reach up. Arms stay straight on the way down. Bend, reach. Ten more. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Come all the way down. Take a breath. Face your toes forward, bring the arms out wide. Bend the right knee, stick that right booty out. Left hand to the right foot, push to come up. Bend, reach, stand. Keep going. I just want to give you another angle just in case this is confusing. Hips go back and then come up. Hips go back and come up. Hips go back, up and back. Your pace can be your pace. Maybe you're going a little slower or faster than me. 3 more steps. 3, 3, 2, 2, 1, 1. Come all the way down. Step in. Stand tall. Take a breath. Soften your knees. Hands together in front of your chest, elbows wide. Shift your weight into your right leg. It's a step out and a pull in, and as I mentioned, if you want to add that rotation, as if you're bringing your left knee and your right elbow together, maybe you are. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Stand, take a breath. Side 2, come on back. Soften those knees. Right leg out and in. And you can rotate if you like. And shoulders, careful those shoulders. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and stand tall. Woo, that's exciting. Let's do it again. Step the feet out. Toes wide. Stand tall, shoulders relax. Sumo reach. Just keep breathing. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. And then come down. Keep your feet wide, but face your toes forward. It's going to give you the side angle again. Arms wide. Soften the right knee. Sit back and reach up and stand. Reach up. Reach up. Reach up. Reach up. Reach. And reach. Breathe. 4, 4, 3, 3, 2, 2, and 1, and 1. Come on down. Step in with both feet. Stand tall. Soften the knees. Send the hips back. Elbows wide, shoulders down. I have my hands interlaced in front of my chest. Right leg out and in. Add the rotation if you like. Reach. Once I start rotating, my right leg goes up to the side a little bit more for stability. And 8, 7, 6, knee is soft the whole time. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, back. Woo. Other side. Interlace, lift the chest, soften the knees, left leg, and rotate if you like. 8 more. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Center. Stand nice and tall, ear to shoulder. Roll it around. Come back to the center. Go the other way. Breathe. Roll it around. And come back to the center. Okay? I'm going to put these weights down for this first set. We're going to do a little gliding. Little bit of gliding. For this one, I don't use the mat. I just bring my glider directly to the floor. And just to repeat myself, if you have a rug, you can get gliders on Amazon. They're really cheap. Or you can just use like a plastic plate or even a paper plate. Okay? So I'm going to start. These are similar movements to what we just did, but now we're going to be gliding out, which to me is a little bit weirder to manage, but we can do it. Soften your knees. Shift your weight into your left leg. Put the glider underneath like the front part of your right foot, okay? With your weight in your left leg, slide out and in. Slide out and in, okay? So what I see people doing wrong is they slide out and they put their weight into the back leg. And that's not what this is. Let's just pretend like the goal is to clean the floor right there. We're just cleaning off the floor. That's how much pressure needs to be down there. Let's do 5 more. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Come all the way in and stand. Let's move right to the other foot. Left leg, feet about hip distance. Stand tall, take a break, take a breath. Soften your knees. Shift into the right leg and slide out and in. And if you don't have a glider or anything that works for you today, you can always do exactly what we were just doing earlier, which is sliding out. Stepping out. Stepping out and stepping back in again. 6, 5, 4, nice straight back, look forward. 3, 2, and 1, and stand tall. Take a nice deep breath. Okay, come back to the right foot. This next one can be a similar thing. I see a lot of people doing this weird like split thing. We're not going to do that. Soften your knees. Shift into your left leg. Easy and light. We're going to be a little bit more dynamic. When you come in, stand. When you slide out, bend. You stay over the left leg the whole time. You are not shifting into the right leg, okay? It's a lot of weird pressure onto the knee. That's why I really care about this. Reach. It's like a one-leg squat. My glider is actually not very glidey. Keep going. If I do this, that's a little better. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Come all the way in. Stand tall. Side 2. Left leg. Okay, so similarly, we soften our knees. We put the weight over the right leg. I like to start with the movement to remind myself what I should feel. Almost no weight in this leg. And then you can make it a little bit more dynamic. The weight is over the right leg. And reach. I'm trying to keep a pretty flat back. Stick the booty out. Sit back in your imaginary chair. 6, 5, 4, good. 3, 2, last one. Come all the way in and stand tall. Roll the shoulders, take an inhale, exhale. Okay, come back to that right leg. One's a little bit different. Soften your knees. Shift your weight back into the left leg. Extend. It's going to be a little combo. Ready? Let's do our arms wide. Extend, hold here. Lift, lower, slide in. Extend, lift, lower, slide in. Straight back. Extend, lift, lower, slide in. 3 more. Reach and up, down. 2 more. Reach, up, down. 1 more. Reach, up, down, slide in, and stand. Really warms up that left leg, doesn't it? Take a breath. Side 2, switch over to the left foot. Soften your knees. Arms are wide. Make sure your tushy is sticking back. Left leg slides out, up, down, come in. Reach, up, down, come in. Reach, up, down, come in. 5, and 4, and 3, second. Put the glider to the side. A little bit of arm work here. I'm going to grab my 5s for my arm work. We're going to do our arm work standing today. Choose whatever number that sounds exciting for you for your arm work. And come back onto your mat if you would like. Feet, wherever you would like. I'm going to stand hip distant. Just a quick neck release. Ear to shoulder, roll around. And then come back to the center, other side. And then come back to the center. Okay, push down through your feet. Belly button is in. Shoulders, open your shoulders up. Press the arms back. And then come right by your sides. Flip your palms, bicep curl up. Back down, palms face your side body. Press back. Flip, curl, nice and easy. As always, arm work is an opportunity to work those spine extensors, work on our posture, work on our breathing, and our abdominal muscles. All right, take your time, whatever number you're holding. Imagine the air is a little thicker as you move. And flip. And flip and reach. Pushing the feet down. Okay, the legs are active. I'm still finding my opposition pushing down on the ground as I reach the crown of the head up towards the ceiling. 3 and 3. 2 and 2. 1 and 1. Arms right by your sides. Take a nice deep breath. Reach the arms out. And then come back and then reach the arms forward. And back. Wide. And forward. Still staying lifted. And forward. And reach. And forward. We're doing 2 more sets here. And 2. And 2. And 1. And 1. Arms by your sides. Relax your jaw. Take a nice deep breath. Bend and bring your arms wide. Elbows stay about as wide as the shoulders, one arm at a time. Reach and return. Reach and return. Reach and reach. Remaining nice and stable through the midsection. And up. 4 more sets. 4. 4. 3. 3. 2. 2. 1. 1. Ooh, shoulders are warming up. Come down, palms up. Lift your chest. Belly button is in. Weights forward, weights open. Forward, weights open. 6 more. 6. And 5. 4. And 3. 2. Last one here. Open and hold, little pulse back. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and then come down by your side. Relax your jaw, ear to shoulder, ear to shoulder. 1 more each way, and other side. Okay, come back to the center. We're coming back to our glider. We're going to do similar movements. I say those of you that are feeling super great in your back, your parts, your shoulders, whatever, all the parts that should feel good can feel good, load up a little bit. Grab some 5s or 8s or whatever it is. I'm not going to do that today because it's not good for me, but you should if you want. Okay, so keep your options close by and try them out. All right. We're coming back to our glider. We're doing the same movements that we did before. Gliding. I'm starting with my right foot back underneath the, on top of Mickey's head, to be very honest with you. I think he likes it. Soften your knees. And I'm going to suggest for your arms that we do a tricep exercise. Shift your weight into your left leg. Glide out, bicep, glide in, tricep. Glide out, glide in, glide out. We add a little bit more of a dynamic movement because we're gliding now, we're not just stepping. Okay? All the time your weight stays over your left leg as the right leg glides out. If you're getting stuck out there, you're going too far, or you're putting your weight back instead of staying forward, okay? 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Come all the way in. Shift to the other side. Take a breath. Stand tall. Bend your knees, stick your booty out. Belly is in. Let's start with the bicep curl. Extend that left leg out. Glide in. Reach. Glide in. The weight stays over the right leg. And you breathe. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Come all the way in. Stand nice and tall. And now we're coming back to the right leg. Arms can stay long. Again, if you've got these heavy weights, continue to hold on to them. See how they feel. Soften your knees again. Stick your booty out. Arms stay straight. Just a quick spine check in here. Make sure you're not rounded through your upper spine. Energize, look forward, chest out. Right leg out. Come in. Slide out, but send your left booty back. Arms, maybe this, depending on how heavy your weights are. Arms wide feels good, but if that's too heavy, how about another bicep curl, tricep extension? That usually doesn't make anyone mad. So try both. 6, 5, 4, straight spine when you bend that left knee. Stick the booty out. 3, 2, and 1. Come in and stand tall. Other side. Give it to your left foot. Stand tall, take a breath. Soften your knees. Stick your booty out. Shift into your right leg. Slide out and come in. Slide out. Arms up to you. Reach. Reach, or do that bicep tricep thing. Make sure when you send your booty back that you're not dropping your chest. You're still shining your collarbones forward. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Come all the way in. Come back to the right foot. Arms by your sides. Take a breath. Soften the knees. Send your booty back. Okay, so this is our little combo unit. Let's start here and see how the leg goes first. So you stretch out, lift, lower, come in. Stretch out, lift, lower, come in. Few arm options. Reach forward, lift, lower, and bend, come back in. Now if you have super heavy weights, you might not want to bear all that weight. Ooh, wobbly. Okay, you can also go wide. And the last arm I think I would do is extend. Okay, all those are good. Reach. Let's do 4 more. Reach. And 3. Ooh, left leg. And 2. Last one here. Reach. Lift, lower. Oh my gosh, left leg was burning. Side 2. Take a breath. Soften your knees. Shift into the right leg. Get your arms ready. Go back, up, down, slide in. Back and in. Yeah, this movement is great because I'm personally not holding any weight right now. Uh-oh, I lost my glider. Reach. And reach. And 4. And 3. Last 2. One more. And come all the way in and stand. Okay? I'm grabbing a very quick drink of water, and then we're going to go back and do a little bit more arm stuff, okay? Okay, so this next bit, we're going to be down on the ground. Arms on the ground. I'm going to pick up slightly heavier weights for this. Sorry, I just have to move my light for a moment. Okay. I'm picking up slightly heavier weights for this. I have 5s and 10s here. I am going to go up to my 10s. I'm always good to pick up 10s personally when I'm on the ground because my back is supported the whole time, and that feels really pretty good for me. So that's my reasoning. But I'm putting the 5s there too, just in case I change my mind. Okay. So let's come down on our backs. Feet flat, knees bent. Before we move, even though we've been breathing deeply the whole class, let's do a couple of neutral spine lengthening deep breaths. Feet should be in a comfortable place, knees about as wide as your hips. Relax your jaw. Inhale into your belly and your waist, even your back, expand, and then come on back in. And expand, and come on back in. One more. Exhale. All the way. Okay, I'm going to grab my lighter weights first. I'm going to do my first set with a little bit lighter weights. Make sure when you're picking up weights when you're on your back, roll to the side, bring your weights in close, and then roll back again, okay? Elbows right by your sides, feet a little bit closer. Arms are going to come up. I'm going to bring my weights together for this. Shoulders away from the ears, long neutral spine, bend the elbows, bring the weights right behind the head, and re-extend. And you can make this a little bit of an abdominal exercise just in the way that you breathe and in the way that you sort of position yourself and stabilize your midsection. 6 more. And we're going to be adding to this 5 and 4, 3, 2, 1 more. And reach up. Elbows right by your sides. Pull them in tight. Push down through your feet. One arm will come up, and as it goes back down, the other one will come up. Reach, 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 reach. As you breathe, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Come all the way down. Bring your elbows out wide. Belly button is in. One arm comes up. As it goes down, the other one comes up. The emphasis is almost more about stabilizing than anything else, okay? You shouldn't be wobbling around in your hips. Nice and sturdy and stable. A little bit faster. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Come all the way down and right back by your sides, and then put the weights by your sides, okay? I'm gonna go for these 10s and see how it goes today. We'll see, not sure. Should be exciting. I like to roll to the side, grab a heavy weight, bring it close, and roll back. That's really just to protect the shoulders. So these are twice as heavy. Knees bent, feet flat, triceps first. Bring your weights together. Please don't drop a heavy weight on your face because you're just gorgeous and whatever. That would be weird for you to have big black and blue today. Bend, extend. Bend, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bend your elbows by your sides. This feels more than twice as heavy to me. I just want to point that out. More than twice as heavy. Okay, one arm at a time. Up, up, up. 8 more. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and 1. All the way down, all the way down. Wiggle your fingers, relax the neck, take a breath. Come on back, elbows are wide. This one's gonna be quite a bit harder for me. Take a breath. One arm up. As it goes down, the other one goes up. Reach, reach. 8 more. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and 1. Come down and in, all the way down. Okay, I'm gonna let my weights just stay here for a second. Wiggle my fingers. Put my weights right next to my hips so I can rest my hands right on top of the weights. To adjust it a little bit. Okay, so press down into your weights with your palms and just gently reach your fingers around the edges so you have a comfortable hold there. Legs come up into tabletop. Flex your feet. Reach forward through your knuckles or your fingertips and let your shoulders come away from your ears. One leg reaches out as the other knee stays in, and switch, 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 switch. Belly button is in. 6 more. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and 1. And then come on back. Take a breath. Bend your elbows. Re-extend the arms. Legs come back up. Feet together, knees apart. Lower and lift. Lower the legs and lift. 8 more. 8 and 7 and 6. Exhale up. 5, 4, 3, 2, last one. Feet down. Take a breath. Inhale, exhale. Legs come back up. This time, depending on if your legs are flexible or not, legs up nice and straight or soft knees, that's fine. Keep one leg as you scissor the opposite leg down. Bring it back up and switch to the other side. So it's not necessarily a scissor. It's one leg lowering. Come all the way back, return, other side. Try exhaling to come up and lower. 3 more sets. 3, 3, 2, 2, 1, and 1. Woo. Come all the way back. Take a breath. All right, we've got one more set for our arms. I'm gonna hold on to my 10s. Try one more set with these big guys. Weights together. Don't drop the weight. Long arms to begin. Find your neutral belly in position and bend. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Come all the way down by your sides. Nice long neck. Feet are grounded. Take a breath, one arm up at a time. Reach, reach, up and up. 8 more. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and 1. All the way down. Take a breath. Arms come out wide, elbows wide, long neck. One arm up as you go down. Stretch the other one up. Up. 8 more. 8, 7, we got this. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and 1. Come back in. Let's carefully put our weights to the sides. Keep them close to you. Roll and release. Okay? Arms by your sides. I'm just going to relax my arms for a second. They feel a little wobbly. Take a nice deep breath. Okay, we're going to flip over onto our bellies. Flip yourself over. And let's do hands underneath the forehead. And just wobble around until you feel like your pelvis is in a nice, relaxed position. And then relax the head back down. Push down through your palms just a little bit. Try and send your shoulders away from your ears. And then lift the head and the chest. Press down gently with your pubic bone as you look forward. Try to make your neck longer as you lift away from the ground. And then lower back down. And lift. And lower. And lift. And lower. And you can keep going just like this, or we can move around a little bit. Bring your arms wide if you'd like to make this a little bit more dynamic. Elbows wide, push down and lift, and lower down. You can even bring the arms up with the head and the chest. And if all that is going well, you're welcome to add a leg lift. Both of them, or one at a time, is fine. This is a position that not everybody has the same set of feelings. Every exercise is like that, but especially this one. So you can sort of build in the parts that you like, that feel the best for you. And lower down. Let's do 3 more. 3, you can even extend the arms out in front of you. And 2 more, or bring them out wide. That feels nice for me. And then last one. Lift and reach. And then come all the way down. Sit back on your heels for a moment. Stretch the tail back and the arms forward. Two more breaths. And then one more. Good. And we're going to come out onto our forearms. Knees are bent. Feet together. Curl your toes forward so they're right sort of at the end of your mat. Shift your weight so your chest is over your forearms and push the ground away. One at a time. Leg extends into a one-leg plank. And you keep your hips fairly even with one another. Draw your abdominals in and keep your chest lifted away from the ground. Put that knee back down and extend the other leg out. This is a really nice way to work on a plank if coming up with both legs does not feel like a movement that's right for you. And one leg at a time is a nice way to work on that. I have to adjust a little bit. Try to keep your tush as high as your shoulders. And reach. I'm still extending one leg at a time. One more each way. Other side. And then come back, walk yourself back for a moment, sit back on your heels, one ear to one shoulder, give a quick roll around, other side, and then come back where you came from. Okay, we're gonna go back out to that position again, walk yourself out, forearms down, interlace your fingers, or just put your palms down on the ground, send your knees back, feet together, curl your toes forward the best you can, extend one leg, and now instead of bringing the starting leg down, extend the other one and put the opposite one down. So that's one way to take it up a notch, like that. Lift and switch, lift and switch, lift and switch, one more, lift and switch. Woo, put both knees down, come on back up. I'm coming up to a kneeling position, reach all the way up, inhale. And then bring the arms down. One more. And come all the way down. Things happen in threes. Oh my gosh, here we go, last one. Last one, palms down. Curl your toes forward, shift your weight forward. Really get grounded through your forearms. One leg at a time. Lift and switch. Lift and switch. Lift and switch. One more each way. And last one. And then come all the way down. I'm going to flip over onto my back for my favorite time of the day, which is that beautiful stretch where the knees come in one direction and the arms open wide. If the stretch is not your favorite, please do another one that you love. That feels like a really nice way to release and breathe and stretch a place where you carry tension. With your exhale, see if you can release some of that tension. Two more exhales. Make your exhale longer than your inhale. And then when you're ready, you can bring your knees over to the other side. If you're stretching and you get to a place that feels tender and like a little, like way different from the other side, listen to that side, okay? Again, try and make your exhale longer than your inhale and release some tension with your exhale. And then you can roll to your side and push yourself up. And we're going to make our way up to stand. I'm going to come on up to stand, and then I'm going to stand nice and tall and roll down into a forward fold. Okay? Arms up. And then slowly roll. One more exhale here. Relax the head. And then soften the knees. Push down through your feet. And slowly roll up. at the top. Stand tall, push your foot down, your feet down as you reach the crown of the head up. One more deep breath, relax your shoulders. All right, we did it, and none of my sound panels fell off. I think it's a really good sign. Have an absolutely great day, okay, you guys? May the force be with you.